Talk to me about it.
And he's made their team better, Allie, no doubt about it. And two elite teams here. You hear players say that it's just another game. But, Grant, I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game. But the reality is, players get up for the big games, B.A.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Bogdanovich, no good. And it's Phoenix's ball. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And here's Conley. Left side, Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Shoots. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Booker, the pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. Back to Bridges. Pass to Booker. 5 on the clock. Over Mitchell. He's off on that one. And it's Utah the other way. And the wrist injury from Bojan Bogdanovich set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
Ayton finds Crowder. Connects from downtown.
Well, so quick off the pass. I mean, Crowder timing that shot perfectly, staying one step ahead of the defense.
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Mitchell. From the high post. Count that one.
Even if they saw the step back coming, the defense didn't offer much resistance.
Ball against Conley. It's Booker on the wing. Out to Bridges. And stolen by Gobert. Out on his own on the break. The rebound by Bridges. And stolen by Gobert. Here's Bogdanovich. Pass to O'Neal. Takes a 3. And Bojan Bogdanovich gets a 3.
Well, Bojan Bogdanovich, simply stated, has become a knockdown three-point shooter.
Outside Booker. Spins. Bridges with it. Outside for Booker. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Mitchell. Left side Bogdanovich. And Mitchell with the slam.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
The drive by Paul. Up top, Ayton. To the left wing. Pulls it from the top of the key. Conley with some nice D.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Here's Gobert. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, putting all of that 7-foot frame to use, Rudy Gobert has been one of the consistent offensive rebounders in the league.
Paul passes to Crowder. Paul against Conley. Outside Booker. With the drive. It's blocked by Gobert.
Well, let's remember, Rudy Gobert has got a 7'9" wingspan. Sometimes it's just easy picking sending it back.
Clock is at 3.
They're amped up on D, contesting everything.
This is another, just 1 of 4 from the floor.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Here's Mitchell. Rebounded by Chris Paul. Phoenix has gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. Crowder outside, from outside the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Utah leading. The 3 from Mitchell. Can't get it to drop. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
Crowder outside. Pass to Paul. Over Conley. Phoenix no good that time either. Utah has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land. Mitchell finds Gobert. The kick out to Conley. For 3. The Suns clear it. Here's Booker. Bridges, a screen on Conley. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Jazz up by 5. And back to the start of the second quarter in.
All right, coming on the court.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Jazz.
So far, guys, they've done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy buckets.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. On offense, here's Utah.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Pass to O'Neal. Another shot. The kick out to Conley. Hits the trifecta. Conley's got 5 now.
You know, Mike Conley, we know his pre-shot preparation is excellent. Catch and shoot bucket, yes, sir.
Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
It's Bridges on the wing. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Jazz. Outside Conley. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. And Booker pulls it down. Bogdanovich has gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Tipped. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. The pull-up. Off the left rim and out. Pass to Crowder. Shoots it from the corner. Phoenix no good that time either.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Mitchell. Shots blocked. And they get it back. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Booker with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Pass to Paul. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Mitchell with the ball. Fires the 3. Counted from distance. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter. And the aesthetic of the game, Doris, something us aficionados think about. What are some of the prettiest shots in basketball, in your opinion?
BA, I'm going to tell you the shot that is revolutionizing the game, because NBA players today are as skilled or perhaps more skilled than they have ever been. And the defining separation of the modern NBA is the ability of guys to shoot shots off the dribble, whether from range or in particular from three-point ability. They are starting to flourish across the league, and it's changing how NBA basketball is played.
Bridges outside. Ayton with a screen. With the step back. And Bridges good for 3. Bridges has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Conley passes to Gobert. On the wing, Mitchell. Bogdanovich on the wing. Covered by Crowder. Bogdanovich no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Ayton with a screen. And he's going for the oop here. And stolen by Gobert. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Bridges against Bogdanovich. To the wing, right side. Conley passes to Gobert. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Booker. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovich. That's his first foul. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Outside Booker. The three is up. And the Suns get another three.
But this guy's operating like a 10-year vet. Booker making all the right decisions almost immediately.
Gobert against Aiden. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal. Looking for his first basket still in this one. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And stolen by Gobert. Right side, Bogdanovich. And the three-pointer goes. And the Jazz lead by 13.
Now there's a smooth efficiency to the jump shooting ability of Bojan Bogdanovich. What a knockdown shot.
Ball finds Booker. It's blocked by Gobert. And so it's the Utah Jazz in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
They've got Jordan Clarkson. Eric Paschall is out there with Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and it's House in at the three. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Here's Alexander Walker. On the wing, Clarkson. Lets it go from deep. That one is off. And Phoenix the other way now. 16 feet out. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Payne. Johnson's got his first 2 points of the night. You know, ever since the Orlando bubble, Payne has been a much improved player, Doris.
Well, there's no doubt Cameron Payne used the momentum gained in Orlando. That confidence has carried over, and now he's finding himself a rotation player who's making contributions.
And McGee with the stop.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Here's Alexander Walker. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Jazz lead by 9.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Payne outside. The rebound by Whiteside. The Jazz have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's House, defended by Payne. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Alexander Walker. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Historically, a few franchises have gobbled up most of the NBA championships. A significant number of teams have never won a title, though. However, we're in an interesting time. A lot of those franchises are looking for their first title. They're among the top teams now. And guys, they're hoping to get on the board.
Oh, yes. Very interesting, Allie. Thanks for that. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. The kick out to Johnson.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And again, it's the Suns missing. The Jazz have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Here's House. He's covered by Holiday. Inside. Here's Whiteside. And he lobs it up top. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Payne, pass to Holiday. Shot to end the cold streak. McGee in the post. Pascal defends from deep. Johnson rebounded by the Jazz. At one point, they led by 16. Clarkson against Johnson. Pass to Alexander Walker. The three is up. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Now Pascal. Off target from three-point range.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed. You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
There's 39 seconds left in the third. Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Clarkson. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot. Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. Banked it in off the glass. Alexander Walker's gotten his second bucket.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And so it's Utah now holding a 12-point lead at quarter.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And so, in the game for Phoenix, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt, and it's Ayton in its center.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
A line change here for Utah. Up top, Paul. He's guarded by Conley. Three-pointer, Bridges. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now. On the wing, Mitchell. Booker defending. Pass to Conley. Puts up a three. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Paul passes to Crowder. Here's Mitchell, plenty of space. Nails the wide open jumper. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Jazz.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
Clock at 6. Here's Booker. Suns keep it alive. The kick out to Paul. And they recover it. Ayton passes to Paul. Phoenix no good that time either.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
Pass to Mitchell. From the arc. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And there's the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Outside Bogdanovich. From behind the arc. Conley with the ball. Now guarded by Aiden. The shot by Conley. No good.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Crowder against Bogdanovich. Pass to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. On target from range.
Well, this is very much the definition of a shooting guard. Booker always looking to rise and fire from range.
Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Off target with the 3. Phoenix has gotten just one of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Bridges. Booker for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And what an impact he's making from beyond the arc. A big three-pointer to narrow this lead.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
From deep, Conley. And Aiden pulls it down.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
It's Booker on the wing. It's Bridges on the wing. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Conley passes to Mitchell. For 3. Phoenix grabs the miss.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Bridges passes to Paul. The rebound by Bogdanovich. I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
Conley goes in. Outside Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. Fires it. Great look there, but off target. So it's Phoenix now. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Paul for 3. Cash. And now they trail by just 4.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. All right, Allie, good stuff.
welcome. Maybe the best day of the year. Hey, Dave.
Thank you so much.
Well, he plays like he's having fun. David, thanks. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. And checking out Utah's opening lineup. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. And the shot goes down. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board.
What a dunker this guy is. Collins capable of bringing this crowd out of their seats.
Outside Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's the 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Lobbed up there for Collins.
Trae Young continuing to read and scan the floor. And that time finds an open teammate.
Conley feeling it out. He kicks to Bogdanovich. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Young outside, Collins up top, pulls it up. Can't hit that one. The Jazz go the other way with it. To the paint, kicks it out to Bogdanovich. That 3 off the mark. Hawks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Young against Mitchell. Now, here's Hunter. Defense is right there. And the dunk by Capella.
Using his length that time, Capella up top to slam it down.
Young against Conley. He dishes it to Gobert. Back to Conley. Sweet move. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Mitchell missing.
And so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute at that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Driving toe.
Yes, sir.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now, here is Young. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. Dishes it to Hunter. Bogdanovich looking around. Young in the corner. Here's Capella. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Utah's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Conley against Young. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Hunter with this screen on Conley. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. 1:12 left in the first quarter. Collins passes to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. Capella with a screen on Bogdanovich. Lob pass to Capella. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
Young against Gobert. For 3, Mitchell. Rebounded by Capella.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Young from outside. The Hawks again can't hit. Jazz have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. And it's Mitchell missing. The Hawks trailing. It's Young on the wing, guarded by O'Neal. Capella with a screen on O'Neal. And it's Capella missing. And here is Conley. It'll count. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. A good close contest so far as we finish. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable. Just crippling defense.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court right now for the Hawks, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Growing up in a military family, John Collins moved around a lot as a kid, Brent, getting to experience different parts of the world.
Yeah, interesting upbringing. Born in Utah, moved to Guam, lived in Turkey, was in the U.S. Virgin Islands. That's a lot of life experience for any kid growing up, let alone a guy who's trying to find his way in competitive basketball. And John Collins, maybe playing soccer on all those military bases, has helped out that footwork a little bit, Kevin.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks. Capella sets a screen for Young. Back to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And that's where Capella is so dangerous. He slips off those screens and is such a big target to pin him.
Conley against Young, and slam dunk by Gobert.
And Gobert is so well set up there. All he's got to do is elevate above the D and take that one home.
Now, here is Young. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Bogdanovich dishes to Capella. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
The pass to Bogdanovich, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell.
Great energy on the deflection, and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Now, here's Capella. He's got 6. Collins passes to Capella. A beautiful reverse layup. Capella's got the game tied up here for the Hawks. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
2 minutes.
Young passes to Collins. 1:49 left in the first half of the game. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Capella.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. Off target from outside.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Mitchell. And they recover it. Here's Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Here's Mitchell after the basket by Atlanta. Out to Conley. Now the dish to O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range, Conley's shot is off. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Pass to Bogdanovich. The kick out to Young. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Young's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. 20 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Mitchell. They need this. Made that one only his 4th of this game after firing 10 times from the floor.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
Kicks it out to Collins. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Collins does a nice job there preparing for that shot using his base.
Clint Capella has been leading the charge for Atlanta. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. It's time now to go. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Clint Capella has been sensational.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Taking a look at the Jazz. Whiteside is out there with Eric Pascal. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's House in at the 3, the small forward. Jazz trail by 4. Here's Alexander Walker. Clarkson outside. Here's Alexander Walker. Guarded by Wright. Nifty move. A putback, and Whiteside stays right with it.
Yeah, there's not a rebound that Whiteside cannot get to when he's floating around the charge circle, reaches up, snatches that one down.
Wright, the pass to Gallinari. Back to Wright. Pass to Gallinari. Yep, it counts. Gallinari's got his first basket of the night.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Now the pass to Clarkson. To the wing on the left. Fires for 3. Here's Whiteside. Rebounded by the Hawks. And he banks in the lane. Whiteside's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Get out your wedge. Chip shot there from Whiteside. And that's a reason why his field goal percentage is always as high as it is in any given year.
Wright, the pass to Herter. Back to Wright. Gallinari with a screen for Wright. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. And it's Gallinari missing. Utah trailing here. Gay right side. Here's Alexander Walker. Pascal inside. Wright's there for the tie. And he can't bank that one in. And Eric Pascal picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Atlanta now.
And more you're seeing Pascal act as an initiator. Could be viewed as a point forward at times.
Yeah, he has an interesting game, GA, where offensively he can get his shot off. He's springy off the floor, and he can cause some mismatches with a little bit of his quickness and that shooting ability. Just adding to that skill set and getting more comfortable with the NBA game.
They get it back. Whiteside, good. Whiteside's got it all tied up now for the Jazz.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Right, the pass to Okongwu. And right, here we go. Kicks to Okongwu. Over Whiteside. Rejected by Whiteside.
Whiteside, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. That one's swatted.
And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Passes to Clarkson. 1:30 left in the third quarter. It's good. And the Jazz lead by 2.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Right, looking around. He kicks it to Okongwu. Gallinari in the corner. Can they get it? The Hawks again can't hit.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Gay can't get it to go. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. There's 47 seconds left in the third. From deep.
Good contest as Herder's size really helping that time.
Here's Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 5. Shoots the 3. Haskell's shot is off. Hawks have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. And Whiteside sends it back. And now here comes Gay leading the break. It's good from long range. Gay's got the lead up to 5 now for Utah.
Good job of using quickness in transition. Like to see Rudy Gay out there running hard in the lane.
And Williams, here we go. And that one drops. Williams has got his first points of the game.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Utah out in front.
All right, look who's coming under the door. Come on, get loud for your ETL Hawks.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Jazz leading by 3. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. So that's the Hawks 5. Clarkson kicks to Pascal. 6 to shoot. And Capella sends it back.
Well, Capella's reach is so intimidating for anybody on the inside. That's why you can anchor your defense with him.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. The Hawks shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Young against Conley. Young left side. Down low. Capella can't get it to fall. Mitchell dishes to Gobert. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Mitchell missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. Capella with a screen on Bogdanovich. Lob pass to Capella. It's stolen by Gobert.
His turnovers haven't helped their cause. It's almost as if he's playing for the other team. And this guy is no... stranger to the highlight reel. Mitchell never misses a chance to elevate.
Young taking his time here. To the inside. Capella kicks to Hunter. Crosses over. Just 5 to shoot. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Well, during the draft process, lots of talk about Trae Young and Stephen Curry. I'll tell you what, there are more similarities than differences.
Pass to Mitchell. Conley against Young. And it's Conley penetrating. Pass to Gobert. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Sinks the triple. And the Jazz lead by 5.
You cannot disrespect the shooting ability of Bogdanovich. When it's an important point in the game, they're looking for him.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Team second.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Capella dishes to Young. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Just 4 to shoot. Tries it from the top of the key. And it's Capella missing. And it's Conley with the ball for the Utah Jazz. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. The pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. He dishes it to O'Neal. Gobert the pass to Conley. Lets it go from deep. They get it back. And Gobert kicks to Bogdanovich. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Now it's a 7-point Jazz lead.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Wants to get it to Collins and does. And it goes down 2 points.
John Collins does a nice job reading the defense there, staying focused right through the contact and gets the finish.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Kicks it to O'Neal. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. O'Neal's got the lead up to 7 now for Utah.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
And Young, here we go. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Bogdanovich against Mitchell. It's up a 3. Goes back up. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. There's O'Neal with the 3. Conley with the 3. Atlanta with the rebound.
It's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. Mitchell outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
At the line for 2.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
Mitchell against Bogdanovich. A 3-pointer, no good. Gobert finds Conley. And so it's Utah with the win. A narrow, David, thank you as always.
These are two young teams. Rare for youth to be served in this league. But, Grant, you didn't seem to have any trouble back in your day, partner.
Well, BA, you know, I played 4 years at Duke, so I came in right away ready to contribute. And that's right. I was fortunate enough to make the All-Star team in my rookie season, too. So I came in ready.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center position. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Fast break, here we go. Here's Hunter, and he hammers it home to polish off the break.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
Booker, the pass to Paul. From the baseline, Booker can't get it to go. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Young. Bogdanovich on the wing. The kick to Hunter. Outside Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. Takes it inside. Capella. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
An intimidator himself, Capella's not shying away from a little contact.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
Now here's Young. He takes it in. Rebounded by Chris Paul.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Fires the three. The shot off that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low.
And they're on the break. Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
A next-level athlete with great length. Collins throws it down with ease.
The drive by Paul. Outside for Booker. Here's Ayton. Capella with the defensive effort. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Going inside. Oh, a nice shot by Collins. Collins has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Nice recognition. Collins sees the lane and does not hesitate.
Paul with it. And Capella picks him up defensively. The kick out to Paul. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, they get a hand on it.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Young against Paul. Outside Young. And it's off from three-point range. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That'll be a second foul of the game.
The question is, do you leave him in? Obviously, you don't want him to pick up a third foul this early.
Now here's Capella. Collins inside, covered by Crowder. Young, the pass to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
And you see the soft hands for the catch. Then Collins with the smooth finish.
Here's Paul. The 15-footer is good.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
And the basket is good.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter here. Young against Paul. Pass to Bridges. Paul drives in. Over Young. Hey, rejected by Capella.
What you like about Capella as a shot blocker is the patience. He waits until the shooter commits.
And talk about a guy betting on himself. Now, John Collins turned down a big contract prior to last season. It all worked out in his favor as he signed an even bigger one to stay with the Hawks. He's firmly planted as part of this team's young core.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Aiden. Yep, count it.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Outside Young. To the middle. Here's Capella. Booker with the defensive effort. He got it up. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son's dancer. Ladies and gentlemen, your son.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
Another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the ball and piling up the assist.
On the floor for Atlanta. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Now here's Young. Outside Bogdanovich. And there's the drive. Here's Capella. Crowder grabs the miss. The Suns trailing. Booker, the pass to Paul. And Collins with the big block.
Excellent feel and timing. Collins does a good job of protecting the rim.
Capella. Nice move. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Outside Paul. Bridges outside. Crowder a screen on Bogdanovich. Booker can't get it to go.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Outside Young. Stolen by Booker. Paul passes to Aiden. Oh, and the jam by Aiden.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Here's Young. Up and in on the layup.
It's hard trying to knock Young off his equilibrium. Great concentration on the finish.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Out of bounds, it'll be Hawks ball. Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing. Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Paul with it, and Capella picks him up defensively. Paul against Young. Just 5 on the clock. Paul, shot is off.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Capella, screen on Bridges. Bridges against Young. Here's Capella. Got a hand on it. Right side, Paul. To the right side. The 3 ball. Paul with another miss.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
2 minutes.
Outside Young. Shoots over Paul. Bogdanovich finds Collins. It's hauled in by the Suns. Right side Booker. This one for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Booker's got 6 in the quarter.
Gradually starting to put pressure on this defense. That's his 2nd from downtown this quarter. 3 for the game.
Young, the pass to Capella. Right side Hunter. Back to Capella. Pass to Hunter. Now here's Bogdanovich. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. Outside Booker. And the Suns get another three.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Young. Pass to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
This is the power Capella plays with. He doesn't mess around this close to the rim.
Outside Paul. And here's Booker. The three. And it's Booker again missing. Here's Young. Screen by Capella. Young, the pass to Hunter. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
Jay Crowder is out there with Aaron Holiday. And then it's Landry Shamet. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Payne in at the point. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Herter can't hit. Phoenix has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. From deep, Johnson drains the triple. Johnson's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here's Wright. On the take. Crosses over. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Not exactly sure what the defense is thinking. You know he's going to be aggressive coming out of the half.
Payne against Wright. The shot by Payne, no good. And Atlanta shooting a nice 50% for the game. Ball stolen. Here's the break. And McGee with the stuff.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up. But it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
Here's Gallinari. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Here's Wright driving in. And they get it back. Outside, Williams. The Hawks need to get one up here.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Lou Williams.
Phoenix has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Smitty, you think of all the 6th Man of the Year awards Lou Williams has. He's the ultimate bench weapon.
You know, Lou embraced that role early on in his career, BA. Saw the value of coming in, looking for shots with the second unit. He's made a career doing what he does best.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
The Hawks leading. Right outside. And he drives in. And he goes in for the dunk.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
Oh, Gallinari with a steal. It's Herter on the wing. Back to Williams. Pass to Herter. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Going hard to the rim, that's what you like to see from Herter. Not just hanging out at the three-point line.
Here's Shamet. Launches a three. Right with the board. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now. And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Outside Payne.
2 minutes remaining in the
To the inside. Johnson. Oh, no good again that time. Outside Herter. Back to right. The kick out to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Okongwu. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And now an 11-point Atlanta lead.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Payne against Wright. 1:16 left in the third quarter. McGee in the post. Okongwu on him. McGee's shot is off. Williams finds Wright. Outside Herter. And out of bounds. The Suns will take it. The Suns have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Pass to McGee. Puts the move on, and he takes it up and lays it in. McGee's gotten 4 this quarter.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Holiday against Wright, driving to the basket. Soft touch off the glass. Wright's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
They're really working the paint now.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Shamet. Sends it home from 3-point land.
I love Shamit's court awareness. Presents himself where he can catch and fire without hesitation.
Wright against Holiday. Wright up top. It's Herter on the wing. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Getting a lot.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. On the court for the Hawks. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5, down low. Buries it from 3.
A 42% three-point shooter in college, Hunter continues to shine beyond the arc.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Crowder, he's checked in for the Suns. Here's Paul. Hayden finds Paul. Oh, he got hacked on the 3-pointer, and he'll head to the line. That one on Capella.
Amongst the best point guards in the history of our great game, Chris Paul has changed the culture of a few franchises. CP3 is a flat-out winner.
And he makes all 3.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling, and the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Outside Young. Driving inside. Here's Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Such an incredible score. Young's playmaking may be on the same level.
Young against Paul. Jacks up a 3. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds now.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Pass to Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Collins. Shot clock at 5. Here's Young. Another one falls for Atlanta.
And this is Young's game. He's a shooter and someone that looks to score often.
Outside Paul. Pass to Aiden. Crowder, a screen on Young. From 10 feet away. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Simple move, but Chris Paul uses the pump fake better than most.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
You also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim as they've challenged every shot and blocked quite a few tonight.
Hunter finds Capella. Now Young. He's guarded by Paul. Young, the pass to Capella. Got it. Capella's got 4 points this quarter.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Here's Booker. On the wing, Crowder. Stolen by Capella. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. Phoenix has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Booker against Bogdanovich. Outside Booker. Can't hit that one. And it'll be the Hawks taking it the other way. Young from long range. Here's Hunter. Bogdanovich on the wing. Back to Hunter. Drives to the hoop. The kick out to Young. 4 on the clock. Fires in the triple. And the Hawks lead by 15.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Paul against Young. Pass to Aiden. Now here's Crowder. Back to Aiden. Hey, rejected by Capella. And he's going for the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Aiden. Nice persistence to tip it back in.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
Booker against Bogdanovich. Pass to Young. And we've got 1:18 left in the final quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Here's Capella. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Hawks.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Trae Young.
You have to appreciate the unselfishness. He kept the ball moving, kept everyone involved. Really enjoyable to watch.
Paul for 3. He buries it from 3.
Cold-blooded. That's just part of Paul's makeup. He pulls no punches.
Young against Paul. Outside Young. From deep three-point range. And no good.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space. But that does make it a tougher shot.
And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. It ends up being a fairly easy.
2K Sports presents Thursday night of the NBA. In this game, we'll see the Phoenix Suns against the Utah Jazz. With Greg Anthony and DA, take it away. He is an intimidating factor for sure. David, thanks. So Phoenix will get the first possession. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. Here's Paul, 6 on the shot clock. Here's Booker. Utah with the rebound. Now O'Neal. Pass to Gobert. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Buries it from 3-point range. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
Oh, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
A nice shot by Booker.
How about the competitor answering? Mr. Booker put it back with a 3-point answer.
Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Passes it to O'Neal. Dishes it to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, putting all of that 7-foot frame to use, Rudy Gobert has been one of the consistent offensive rebounders in the league.
Ball looking over the floor. 11 feet away. That shot, no good. The Jazz go the other way with it.
And you think about the legacy of Chris Paul. You can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter.
That's tipped and stolen by Booker. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Paul's running. Stolen by Conley. Paul passes to Crowder. Ayton with it. Now defended by Gobert. Paul kicks to Booker. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Here's Bogdanovich. It's rebounded by Paul. And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix. Trailing by 2. Ayton a screen on Conley. Paul goes in, and it's good. 2 points.
Now, this is a comfort zone for Chris Paul. That mid-range game, you better guard it.
Conley against Paul. Conley, the pass to Gobert.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from Ayton. Mitchell against Booker. Back to Paul. He feeds it to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Be always aware of Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
Conley against Paul. Conley kicks to Gobert. Mitchell outside. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. 4 on the clock. From past the arc. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Ball against Bogdanovich. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Utah trailing here. And it's Conley penetrating. The shot's good. Conley's got 5 points so far.
Boy, Mike Conley, the ability to change gears on the drive, that is pretty.
There's 37 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Bridges for 3. Here's Ayton. The rebound by the Jazz. Mitchell outside. The shake. Here's Bogdanovich. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
Well, there's a smooth efficiency to the jump shooting ability of Bojan Bogdanovich. What a knockdown shot.
Here's Paul. There's the pass to Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Mitchell looking it over. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
I like the effort Booker gives on defense, especially when he pressures the shooter.
It's all tied in Phoenix. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Guys, what's your take so far on the Suns?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Who's out there for Phoenix.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Conley with the 3, bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Well, just such a smooth, pretty lefty stroke. That three-point opportunity for Mike Conley, yes, sir.
Paul against Conley. Tries from 16, and Paul gets it to go in. Paul's got his second basket of the game. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
That one goes in.
Mitchell.
Mitchell's got the lead up to 3 now for the Jazz.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Paul dishes to Booker. Conley against Paul. Got it. He's now 3 for 5 from the field.
I'll tell you, you can't put your head down after a tough first quarter. You've got to keep fighting, and now he's starting to roll.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Over Booker. The shot by Mitchell, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Paul finds Booker. Fires the 3. He can't hit that time. And Utah the other way now. Here's Mitchell into the lane. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Booker's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Crowder. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
I'll tell you, great job by Crowder to free himself up, an aggressive interior scorer.
And it's Conley penetrating. Crafty move. And it's Ayton with the rebound. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Phoenix. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Bridges for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Bridges got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you've got to have good feet and pre-shot preparation. Mikal Bridges, yes, sir.
Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. Pass to Bogdanovich. Halt the run. The Jazz again can't hit it. Suns leading by 4. Inside. It's stolen by Gobert. Mitchell wide open. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Here's Paul, and it's Phoenix scoring again. And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Good on the 3-point shot. Mitchell's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Booker outside. Oh, Ayton in position. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. O'Neal passes to Conley. Got a piece of it.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
Paul against Gobert. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Ayton. Shakes him over Bogdanovich. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first.
And with Ayton, one area of his game that's always been elite, Doris, his work and rebound.
Yeah, there's no question. As good as advertised, he is a double-double machine. And think about it, he is not even at his prime yet. Well, the modern NBA big is so highly coveted. DeAndre Ayton has got the ability to face up, to be a force at the rim. That's why you see guys like him go first overall in the draft.
Deflects the pass. Oh, Ayton in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Elite athleticism from Mr. Ayton. No doubt on the dunk.
And here is Mitchell. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Gobert can't hit.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
And here's Booker from the arc.
I tell you, Mitchell locked in on the defensive end. He's so good getting after it.
A big-time effort for Chris Paul, providing a lot of energy for the Phoenix Suns. He notched 8 points in the
Jazz.
Kevin, thanks. Here with head coach Quinn Snyder. Coach.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic by Chris Paul.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And so in the game for the Jazz, we've got Eric Haskell. Also Whiteside out there. And it's Alexander Walker into the 1 spot. Whiteside, good.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
McGee inside. Whiteside's there. Here's Craig. Utah with the rebound. Here's Alexander Walker to the right side. From downtown, the rebound by Johnson. Suns leading by 4. With the drive, and that one's good. Shamet's got his first basket.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's still scoreless so far in this one. But 3, unable to get that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. Over to the left wing. Payne with it, and it's Clarkson picking him up. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Johnson goes in. Pass to Craig. Clock at 6. The Suns need to get a shot off. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And Utah making a change here. Gay's checked in.
Rudy Gay.
And the Jazz with possession here. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Kicks to Clarkson. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by JaVale McGee. Phoenix leading by 6. And Eric Haskell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Aaron Holiday's checked in for the Suns.
Coming onto the floor for your Suns, Aaron Holiday.
Now here's Payne. Shamet on the wing. Little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Payne with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's McGee. Another shot. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Clarkson passes to Alexander Walker. Makes it off the glass.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And what a great addition to the second unit up in Salt Lake with the Utah Jazz doors. Jordan Clarkson has really fit right in.
Well, he's fit in between the lines, and as importantly, he is so beloved in the locker room. This guy gets along with everybody on the team, and their time bonding in the Orlando bubble, I think, really just allowed him to come out of his shell. Just a genuine guy, and we know chemistry matters.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And there's 1:45 left in the third. Here's Alexander Walker. Payne covering. Clock at 4. It's stolen by Johnson. Shamet on the wing. From outside the arc. Ball's knocked loose and out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Jazz trail by 4. There's 1:17 left to play in the third. Clarkson goes in. Gay finds Pascal. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. No good from outside. Phoenix leading by 4. Passes it to Payne. And Eric Pascal picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Here is McGee. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Here's Alexander Walker. Takes it inside. It's hauled in by the Suns. McGee's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him. Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Now Payne takes the 3. Phoenix no good that time either. And we've reached the end of the third. Phoenix ahead, up by 5. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son's dancer.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Alexander Walker.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center, filling out the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Well, if Booker is in three-point territory, the defense has got to be there on the catch. He's got such tremendous accuracy from deep.
Conley with the 3. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pops it up for Crowder. They get a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Here's Booker.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front. I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Ball outside. Going inside. Crowder kicks to Paul. Shot clock at 6. Out left to the wing. Ayton finds Booker. Over Mitchell. Takes the elbow jumper and trains it. Booker's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, just an intelligent move by Booker, right? If you've got to get to the mid-range game to open up other aspects, do it.
Takes a step back. Outside Bogdanovich. Mitchell against Booker. Mitchell dishes to Bogdanovich, and the shot goes in.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Conley against Paul. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Ball outside. Over Conley. 6 to shoot.
Well, Mike Conley has always been elite defensively. I know small frame, but boy, can he contest shots.
Mitchell passes to O'Neal. No good with the triple.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
With 3, Booker. Ayton kicks to Booker. Ball left side. It's stolen by Gobert. And now here comes Conley leading the break. Bogdanovich with it. Outguarded by Crowder. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton.
That's his first
foul.
First team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. For 3, Mitchell. And he's good on the 3-ball. Mitchell's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Utah.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Paul kicks to Booker. Over Mitchell. 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Gobert. And now Utah fast break. Lined up there for Bogdanovich. And stolen by Ayton. Fast break. Here we go. Crowder dishes to Booker. Back to Crowder. Booker outside. Now the feed to Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. And that one's good, Ayton.
Well, you think about DeAndre Ayton, it's his size that comes to mind, and he understands how to utilize that to score.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Outside Conley. And there's the pass to Gobert. Shoots it up. Conley's shot is off.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
The ball. We've got 1:08 left in the game. Utah with the rebound.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Conley feeling it out. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And taken away by Paul. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
I'll tell you, the savviness of Chris Paul on the break, he is a force to be reckoned with.
Pass to Mitchell. Fires from deep. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
That's an important shot right there, guys. I mean, he's produced from deep all game long.
Yeah, he's done more work outside the arc than inside it, and that's not going to change now. They'll ride his long-range game all the way to the end of this one.
Bridges, no one around him. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And it's Mitchell missing. And here is Paul. So the Suns win it, probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really...
to these teams accustomed to winning the battle of the boards. Grant, when you think of ferocious rebounders from your era, who comes to mind?
Oh, wow. I think of Dennis Rodman, Kevin Garnett, Dwight Howard, 3 of the best all-time rebounders.
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. Young finds Capella. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Gobert. Outside Conley. 5 to shoot. And here's Mitchell. Fires for 3. Knocks down the long J.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Now here's Young. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. Collins with a screen on Conley. Young from long range. Here's Collins. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an all-star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Gobert with it. Let's go with a 3. Capella with a rebound. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Young finds Hunter. Back to Young. Throws it up high. Hunter passes to Capella. Young way outside. Atlanta again missing. And I think when you say Mike Conley all-star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis, and now he's writing a superb second act.
Now here's Young. Pass to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
Utah has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Outside Conley. Here's Bogdanovich. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Hunter.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Right side Young. Capella screen on Conley. Here's Young. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Not a lot of plays drawn up for Capella, so his energy and involvement come from that kind of activity there.
Conley on the attack. The 3, O'Neal. And he buries his first look.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Hawks trailing. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Bogdanovich passes to Young. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Utah has gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. The 3 from Mitchell. Hunter with the rebound. For Atlanta, they've gone only 2 of 7 so far. A cold start. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. 56 seconds left in the opening quarter. The rebound by the Hawks. Right side Young.
Trae Young, not a guy, especially as a scorer, that you want to put at the free throw line for free points and confidence.
No good on that one.
Shooting for Atlanta.
Good on the second one. 43 seconds left to play in the first. Now here's Conley. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Back to Mitchell. Three-pointer. The Jazz with another miss.
Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Pass to Bogdanovich. Stolen by Capella. Hunter on the wing. Beyond the arc. Drills it from deep.
Well, pretty good setup from the team there as Hunter's able to focus in on that one.
From deep. No good that time. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. The Hawks on top.
All right, Booker's coming on the board.
Good action already in this one. But a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5, down low. That's the group for Utah right now. Young against Conley. Kicks it out to Collins. Capella, the pass to Collins. Conley against Young. Shot clock at 6. Deflected! Outside Mitchell. Outside Conley. Outside for Mitchell. Launches it. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 4 assists in the game.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Collins finds Bogdanovich. Capella inside. Defended by Gobert. The kick out to Young. There's the triple. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Utah's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Conley passes to Gobert. We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. Outside Bogdanovich. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Gobert. And he banks in the layup. And it's a 3-point Jazz lead.
And their intensity has only picked up this quarter, even while holding the lead.
Young, the pass to Hunter. Right side Young, and that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed.
Now here's Conley. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here he goes to the paint. Gobert passes to Conley. The 3 from Mitchell. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got assist number 5 here tonight. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Capella finds Young. Pass to Hunter. Here's Capella, defended by Gobert. The kick out to Young. 4 on the clock. Will it go? Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Conley passes to Gobert. Back to Conley. Bogdanovich with it. Collins defending. From deep, Conley. Rebounded by the Hawks. 1:33 left in the second. Here's Hunter, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Nice to see Hunter showing a little bit of nasty out there.
Conley with the ball. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal from deep. It's stolen by Hunter. Left side, Bogdanovich. From deep three-point range. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 in this game. The Jazz have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Bogdanovich on the wing. Hunter covering. Bogdanovich with a screen on Bogdanovich. Nails it from 3. Mitchell's got 9 points in the quarter.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the first half. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. And Young pulls it down. For Atlanta, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Just a big time. All right, Allie, thanks for that.
The Hawks, 60.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
On the floor for Atlanta. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. You know, Grant, it seems like Collins is one of those guys you can depend on for a 2010 stat line just about every night.
Yeah, he's a double-double machine. He's as consistent as they come offensively, and with his hustle, his rebound numbers are never lagging. The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
For the lead, and the slam dunk by Capella.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
About a minute played here in the second half. From Pete, Gay knocks down the triple. Gay's got his first 3 points of the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Collins. He has 6. Pass to Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From downtown. Rebounded by the Jazz. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Here's Alexander Walker. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Whiteside with a screen on Williams. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And now it's a 4-point Utah lead.
Get out your wedge. Chip shot there from Whiteside, and that's the reason why his field goal percentage is always as high as it is in any given year.
Outside Gallinari. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
It's a Jazz ball.
Gay outside. Pass to Whiteside. The kick out to Gay. Okongwu with the rebound.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
And that one drops for him. Williams has gotten his first points in this one.
Yeah, in a way, Lou Williams, a little bit like J.R. Smith, he'll welcome the chance to finish off, especially if it's a difficult shot.
Now here's Clarkson. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. It's right on the wing. Pass to Williams. Here's a Kongwu.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Outside Gallinari. Now here's Herder. Gets the 3 ball to go. Herder's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
Clarkson finds Gay. A minute 37 left in the third quarter. Just 5 on the clock. The Jazz again can't hit.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Now here's Wright. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Outside Gallinari. Back to Wright. Just 4 to shoot. The kick out to Williams. There's the 3.
Got to play defense for more than the first pass. That time Clarkson stays with the possession. That helps out big time.
Here's Alexander Walker. Herder defending. And stolen by Herder. Williams from long range. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Gallinari. And here is Williams. Sinks it from distance. Now it's a 4-point Hawks lead.
Well, you got to honor Lou Williams' shot from deep, especially if he's got other things going offensively. Has a great feel for when to pull the trigger.
Here's Alexander Walker. And he lobs it up to the rim. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Outside Gallinari. It's Wright on the wing. Outside for Gallinari. And it falls all over the rim and in. Gallinari's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Nice swing action there. Gallo, he simply squares up and rises to the occasion.
Clarkson for 3. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 6-point.
All right, Lucas coming onto the court.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Eric Pascal, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Hassan Whiteside, and it's Gay in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. 3 on the clock. Williams into the lane. The 3. Utah with the rebound. Outside Pascal. Pass to Clarkson. Back to Pascal. And he lobs it up. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Herder. That one doesn't drop. And Utah will come the other way. On the wing, Clarkson. Williams defending. Here's Whiteside. Okongwu with the rebound. The Hawks leading. Right outside. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. Here's Alexander Walker. Gay finds Clarkson. Down low. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
Well, whenever Whiteside has a chance to dunk, man gon' dunk.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Wright, the pass to Williams. There's the drive. Back to Wright. 6 to shoot. Here's the 3. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. Utah's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. And right with the defensive effort. The Hawks have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Pascal with the steal. And Utah calls time here.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
A line change here for Utah. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He said, quote, "We are within striking distance. This is where we take over and turn this game into our favor. Let's go get it."
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Mitchell. Back to Conley. Stolen by Young. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Hunter can't get it to go. The Jazz have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's Mitchell. That one's good for 2.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young.
2 minutes remaining.
Kicks it out to Collins.
2 minutes.
Now Capella. Young from long range. Drops in the 3.
Young.
Well, this guy keeps learning from each and every coverage on the pick and roll. Trae Young getting some serious chops playing out of that set.
Now here's Conley. Gobert with a screen on Young. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
1:41 left in the fourth.
A guard with major hops. Now, you know Mitchell loves getting chances to finish off those alley-oops.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. And the Hawks lead by 5.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
To the left side wing. Gobert finds Conley. Shoots over Young. Here's Gobert. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first.
They'll pin that one on John Collins.
And the stifle tower makes his presence felt on the offensive end. He's really developed an array of moves on the interior. Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Now Young. Collins outside. Capella, the pass to Collins. 18 feet out. That shot off.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Pass to Mitchell. Outside Conley. Left side Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal. Into the lane. Capella with a block.
Capella's reach is so intimidating for anybody on the inside. That's why you can anchor your defense with him.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Here's Young. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Outside Young. And so it's Atlanta who scrapes by with a win.
And tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience.
And we'll see some spectacular plays, but also a few boneheaded ones as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Nice move. And the dunk by Booker.
Excellent footwork there. Booker so tricky on the drive. You can't predict what he's going to do.
Young outside. And it's Herter top of the key. Hunter dishes to Young. Shot clock at 6. The rejection by Paul.
Aggressive D from Chris Paul, outworking the shooter and getting a block.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
When the defense is non-existent like they were there, it's pretty easy to score like he did.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
Now, here is Young, following the shot by Chris Paul. Young passes to Capella. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Jay Crowder. Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops. Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
The strength and balance of Paul overcoming some physical defense there.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Nate McMillan. One challenge that he, like all coaches mention, is dealing with the sharp mentality of Chris Paul. Coach said, when you play against Chris, you need to be focused at the highest level. He knows every detail and situation. If you aren't matching him in that, you're fighting an uphill battle. Chris Paul has truly been a student of the game for a long time. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Here's Booker, following the bucket by the Hawks. Crowder finds Paul. Spins. Baseline J on the way. Rebounded by Capella.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Drains it from beyond the arc. Hunter's got 7.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Bounce pass from Paul. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
1:51 left to play in the first. The drive by Booker. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Booker's got his second basket.
And great energy from Booker there in the paint. Just working hard to get to his shot.
And Young kicks to Capella. Pass to Herter. Back to Capella. Clock at 6. Tries again. That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense from Ayton. And here's Booker from the arc. Three-pointer. And it's Ayton missing. And the Hawks with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Collins, and finish off by Collins.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
The shot by Paul, no good.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Young finds Capella. Young with the ball. He's against Crowder. And it's Capella missing. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 10. And the wide open shot from Paul drains the three-pointer. Paul's got his second basket of the night.
Dialed in from deep. I love watching Chris Paul read defenses and take what they give him.
Young against Paul. Young passes to Capella and stolen by Ayton. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
You know, so much hype around Ayton. Has that rare combination of NBA-ready body, productivity, and upside.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancer. All right, so he's coming back to the court. Come on, get back.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
This is the power Capella plays with. He doesn't mess around this close to the rim.
Outside Crowder. Crowder sets a screen for Booker. For the 3. Takes a 3. He can't get it to go. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Looking back at the 2017 NBA draft, Steve, the selections in the middle portion of the first round, just incredible value there.
It is. Donovan Mitchell going 13th. Bam Adebayo selected 14th. A pair of all-stars. And then John Collins going 19th overall to Atlanta. An absolute steal.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Paul. 5 points in the game. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. And just miss after miss right now.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively. And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Young from outside. Rebound by the Suns. The drive by Paul. And Capella sends it back.
Nice discipline defensively for Capella. Does a great job of contesting shots without fouling.
Poke loose, and the Hawks with possession here. And here's Collins. Kicks it to Young. Fires the 3. The Hawks again can't hit. Suns trail by 14. A nice shot by Booker.
And this is how you convert in transition. Booker running the floor well and being rewarded for it.
Outside Collins. In the corner. Herter with it. Back to Collins. And finish off by Collins.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Paul with the ball and guarded by Capella. It's good. Paul's got 7 points. And Smitty, I'm going to ask you to put your GM hat on here for a second. When you think of undervalued player types, what comes to mind?
For me, Kevin, defenders who are also great decision makers offensively. Everyone knows you need shooting, but you add in a player that can defend and pass, that's how you build an elite team. This is how Trae Young beats you, with quickness and skill.
There's a minute 34 left to play here in the half. The shot by Paul, no good.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Young finds Capella. Hunter, bounce pass. 5 to shoot. Young, good.
The shot chart will tell you this isn't Young's favorite spot, but with a little effort, he makes it work.
Shot, high post. The shot's good from Paul. 9 points in the game so far.
This is what you do when your opponent's trying to take away the three and the painted area.
Atlanta leading by 14. Young with the ball. He's got 7. And Hunter, here we go. And the dunk by Capella.
That's just strength right there. Capella taking it and working through it all.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Hunter. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. And it's Wright in for Young. Now here's Paul. He's got 9. Here's Booker. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 7 rebounds in the game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And Luwawu gets it to go.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
Bogdanovic dishes to Gallinari and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second personal foul.
Getting into the paint, drawing contact, that's a focal point for Gallinari.
Danilo Gallinari taking 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. There's 10 seconds left in the first half. Paul looking over the floor. For 3, Booker, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Booker's got 5 points now this quarter. And so it's Atlanta holding a big 8.
36.
Thank you, David, for that interview.
18.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by DeAndre Hunter.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
On the court for the Suns, we've got Johnson paying out there with Landry Shamet. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Holiday in at the 3, the small forward. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile 1 block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Now here's Wright, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Bogdanovic with it, and McGee picks him up defensively. The shot by Okongwu, no good. Suns trail by 16. Here's Payne. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wright.
Suns ball.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Another 3 for Phoenix.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And that one's good. Right.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
Now here's Payne. Unloads from 13. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Here's Luwawu. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Outside Holiday. The pass to McGee. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks leading by 18. Passes it to Luwawu. Launches a 3. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. To the middle. And the basket by Johnson. Johnson's got 5.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Right down low, working on Payne. And Wright kicks to Bogdanovich. Pass to Luau. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Offline with his 3. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. It's a 16-point game. To the paint, here's Johnson. The shot that time, not on target. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Ring shot on the way. Luau's shot is off. The Suns have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Here's the lob to the hoop. Shamet finds McGee. Over Okongwu. McGee's shot is off.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Now, here's Okongwu. After the miss from JaVale McGee, sinks the three-pointer. Wright's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Here he goes. Payne passes to Johnson. Shoots from the high post. Three-pointer. Payne's shot is good. Payne's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
I don't think the defense had any idea what they were doing there. Clear miscommunication leading to an easy basket for the offense.
Out to Gallinari. Pass to Bogdanovich. And the pass to Luau. From deep. Payne grabs the board. Suns trail by 18. Outside Holiday. That shot off. Now Bogdanovich passes to Wright. From the arc. That shot off the mark. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 when they've ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Shamet with it, right on him. Payne kicks to Johnson. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
Substitution.
And here's Young. From deep three-point range, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. Fell through 3/4 of play, down double digits at.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancer.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. The Hawks leading by 18. And the wings, Herter and Hunter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Young in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Hawks.
The muscle Capella brings packs a punch, especially when he's hitting the offensive glass.
And here's Booker from the arc. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Young with the ball. The long distance 3 is buried. And the Hawks lead by 20.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Booker with no one around. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Young from deep three-point range. Another 3 for Atlanta.
This is becoming routine, knocking down shots from well beyond the arc, and he makes it look effortless.
The 19-foot shot, and the shot falls short this time.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Phoenix, no good that time either. Atlanta leading by 23. To the wing right side. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Capella bounce pass. He kicks it to Young. And taken away by Paul. He gets that one.
And that's the one thing about Chris Paul. Once he gets out into transition, very difficult to stop.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Young. 6 to shoot. Pass to Hunter. Launches it. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Young against Paul. Over Young. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
An experienced veteran in this league, Chris Paul offers valuable insight both on and off the floor.
Both free throws good from Paul. Here's Young. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Five on the clock. From deep. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Now Booker after the missed 3 from Trae Young. And the Suns miss again.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
So it's the Hawks now after Devin Booker missing on that last 3-pointer. Paul outside. It's tipped. Stolen by Collins.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Hawks.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Clint Capella.
What was impressive to me, it felt like he made an impact in so many areas. Some of the effort won't show up in the stat sheet, but I noticed it.
I mean, he hit that shot from the next town over, Kev. What a shot.
Paul passes to Booker. There's 39 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Effort's been there, check mark. The physicality, check mark. They set the tone for this game early on.
So it's Atlanta now after Devin Booker missing on that last 3-pointer. And here they come. That shot, no good. Good defensive work there by Young. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball.
Go.